welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. You can see me a little better. You can see me a little better. I'll wait for you guys to pop on. Pop on. Pop on. I don't know how many of you are going to pop on because it's not morning. It's not morning. So, you might want to watch this video from the beginning, okay? Because I got some news about what I'm going to be doing with the channel. And then I'm going to do like a mini read, okay? So, I'll wait for some of you guys to pop on. Pop on. Pop on. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am going to do a short read with this deck. For the weekend. But I want to tell you guys that I'm going to be stopping lives, okay, for a little while. Temporarily until I feel like ready, I'm going to come back, okay? What I'm going to do is every Monday and Tuesday, we're going to get, I'm going to do all 12 Zodiacs, okay? And how I'm going to do it, I'm going to do videos, okay? Hey. And the extended for each entire video. Hi, Mia. I don't know what you're doing. Oh, yeah, you don't have school. And Mia's has no, I didn't even say anything to Mia yet, in all reality. That's my daughter. If outfit strolling, yeah, she know. I haven't even told her. I was telling Kaden. So what I'm gonna do is all 12 videos on Monday and Tuesdays, okay? And you will find the extended on Patreon for every single video. Now, you're still gonna get what you need in each individual zodiac, okay? I'm gonna read what I see, and then when it comes to the extended, it will be kind of, you know, up in the air. Maybe how someone's feeling, thinking, what's next. Well, I'll figure that out as I go, okay? Patreon is $8. I have just one tier now. There's not different ones, okay? It's going to be $8 so a month. So it's basically, it's $2. It's going to be $2 a week, okay, for you to get all 12 extendeds. And I do the Souls contract once a week too, okay? It is time for me to switch it up. It is time to read differently. The way I'm going to read cards for you is the way I would read for myself. I don't normally do that style, okay? So I'm hoping like each zodiac each week is, you know, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, just briefly touching base on what's going down, nice and simple, okay? I know I'm going to miss you guys, and I know you're going to miss me. I get it. But this is what's best for me right now, okay? So every Monday and Tuesday, you will have all 12 Zodiacs uploaded by, you know, Monday, Tuesday. And then once it's uploaded on YouTube, the extended will be on Patreon. Okay, and again, that's $2 a week. You can go to another reader, guys, and you can find one extended for like $5, $7, you know. I'm trying to keep it extremely reasonable for you guys. And that's just the way it's gonna be right now, okay? I am definitely not like just getting off YouTube. Love you. I'll talk to you in a little while. Did Dad pick you up? I'm assuming no, I haven't. I'll talk to you when I'll text you when I'm done on YouTube. I'll call you, okay? All right, love you. So, The lives are going to stop for a little while. He's not coming anymore. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk about it when I call you. All right. So live's going to come to a temporary halt. Okay. It's beneficial for you. It's beneficial for me. It just is the way it's going to be right now. I know it's like, you know, but I got to figure out what my next move is. And right now I am going to dedicate, Mondays and Tuesdays to you guys. All right. And figure out what's next for me. And when I figure out what's next, I'll be back. Okay. So, everybody who's on Patreon, I did leave. I already, you know, gave you guys a video explaining, and some were like, oh, you know, you gotta do what's best for you. And others were pumped. Okay. So just remember that as soon as it's uploaded on YouTube, the extended will already be on Patreon. Okay. And again, it's like 13 videos a week for $2. So we will do that. And again, once I figure out where I'm at and what I'm gonna do next with you guys, then I'll come back on and we'll figure it out. I shall let you know. Okay. So weekend energies will probably be, you know, not there. There is other readers that do weekend energy. Look at my nails. They're like all jacked up. I've been at the barn all week, and I am gonna work at the barn at least a couple days a week in the meantime. All right. Just try to figure it out. And I'm glad that you guys are excited for me. I know some of you it's gonna be hard. Okay, it's like, you know, I've been going live almost every day, faithfully for like 3 years, right? But this is gonna be a good move. It's gonna be a brand new style of reading. It gets us out of certain stories, out of certain this. You're gonna have to take it as it comes. You're just gonna have to start rolling, you know, with the energy. And again, I'm excited. I'm going to do the extended on Patreon. Okay. So I just think it's the most beneficial move for all of us right now. My back is rocking. So I'm pumped. And it will start Monday. Okay. So I'm giving myself 2 days, Monday, Tuesday. If I can get them all out in one day, great. Okay. But again, just so you are aware, the extended will be on Patreon. If it's on YouTube, it's on Patreon already, okay? Because I'm going to upload Patreon first, and then it will go to YouTube, okay? So, Bittersweet, I know you guys will miss each other. It's not forever, okay? It's just maybe for a few months, a couple months, I don't know, all right? But I'm just going to take my face off of YouTube for a little while. And it's just, there's so many reasons, and the stalking has gotten really ridiculous too. You know, I'm just like, you know what, I don't know why, you know, it's like maybe those people that have been stalking me for years too can actually like go and do something with their life now, okay, instead of, you know, waiting for me to come live thinking I'm sending love vibes at you, you know. So it's a lot, but I need to get on a schedule, you know. I do. And if you have a reading, I will get to in the next couple weeks. I'm done with readings right now too. I'm shutting down the readings, okay. So when I still do fun stuff though, guys, like I'll come live here and there, like camping at the end of the month, like something like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just not right now, the reading and the teaching and everything, you know, it's just a lot. And I know it's like you guys relate and it's your story, and it is, I get it, right? And but it's like we consistently stay in it, but again, it's like like the newbies, not so much for the ones that have been forever. It's like, yeah, we've learned milestones and we do that and we're good, right? But then you get this whole new group and it's just pattern after pattern, and it's just like 3 hours for a video. It's, you know, it's, I love teaching and interacting, but, it's just not, people aren't, I don't really know how to explain it, you know. I can only do so much teaching about the same thing. If you guys choose to stay in a particular pattern and repeat the same thing over and over and over, then, you know, that's on you guys. I noticed, like, I'll pop on, like, readers here and there, and I barely watch anybody, and people are getting feisty, and I'm just not liking the way things are going right this second with, and I know it has a lot to do with, like, energy, but, you know, I say this because you know, I can tell you and do it. Like, I just, like, it's, I don't know, you know, it's your story because you're constantly repeating patterns, or somebody that's within your energy is repeating patterns, and you're along for the fucking ride. It really just depends on, you know, where you're at. So I just thought it'd be nice for my Patreon crew to have the extended off of the free video on YouTube. Okay. And again, I made it reasonably priced. I mean, you can go to anybody, and the cheapest extended you're gonna get for one video, I guarantee, is like $5 for one video. So I'm basically gonna give you all 13 for $2 a week. You can't really go wrong there. Okay. At all. And I'm just at that point again where I can benefit YouTube, but I can benefit Patreon as well. Okay. And again, like when I do your reading on YouTube, the free one, it's not like you guys are gonna get gypped, you know. I'm gonna lay them out like I normally would, throw something in the middle, and go around the world again. All right. Like with me, it's like I literally tell myself, all right, go around the world one more time. Go around the world. All right. And then I will figure out how to do the extendeds. All right. I want to make sure, you know, I'm not getting caught up in that. And I just want to make sure it's just enough for you guys. It's the right, you know, type of medicine, the right dose for you guys, so you guys get what you need out of it. And it is what it is right now. It doesn't mean I don't love you guys and I don't love teaching. Are you kidding? I love it. But I'm going to try this style that I always did with myself, and I'm going to do it with you guys. And then you find the extended. Okay? It's just the way. I'm going to do it for a little while. We all need to change. All right, and I know some of you are pumped, and others of you, it's very bittersweet. But it's not forever, and I have to get a schedule down. I have to get on routine. There's other things I want to look into. There's other projects I want to work on. Okay. You know. I know. You guys, all your stories will still kind of be there. I'm going to read it a different way. And to be honest with you, you know, I want to reach more people, you know, collective. Before I was just like, But now I'm just kind of like, all right, let's go back into that mode. And when I do a 10-minute video, I'm going to reach a lot more of the collective than I would with doing a 3-hour and trying to explain. So, you know, I think when it comes to advice and teaching, you will find that probably on the extended, you know. And it's just the way it's going to go right now. And I think it's going to be a really good thing and productive for all of us, you know. So I'm excited. So it's just the way it's going to be right now. Okay. So, my Patreon link is below in the description box for those who want to join. and I'm going to do a quick weekend read for you. Also, I'll leave the comments open for you guys to kind of like, hey, how are you? You know, yada yada, because I know you guys, you know, talk to each other. So, because at first I was like, do I shut the comments off? But I don't really want to shut the comments off. It is what it is, and you guys interact, right? Thanks, Aubrey. Thanks for the donation. Yeah, I know. I'm glad you're happy with me. It was a tough decision to make, but it feels like the right decision right now. So I'm just gonna, you know, leave it at that. And again, I'm done with readings. I probably will put back up the link for the 10 questions because that's fun. I always usually get a chuckle out of those, but that's really it. Okay. And let's just, you know, enjoy the new style of readings that are going to come out. And I'm excited for Patreon too, because we've been doing this and this, and then you get to the point where it's like, oh, you know, this and this and this, and then it's like, oh, next, like, nah, I don't want to do that to you guys either anymore. You know what I mean? Like, let's just fucking read this differently, and let's get the energy out differently, and let's start working with it differently, than to just kind of be like, you know. So you'll probably get a lot more from my readings because they're going to be short and sweet, okay? And then, you know, when we go onto Patreon, I'll definitely get you guys' answers and probably definitely do a little advice for you guys, like throw you guys your own card, you know what I mean? And then just gonna do it that way for a little while, and we shall see. Okay, so I always say to myself, like, am I actually gonna do this? No, I'm actually gonna do it. Okay, so I probably won't go live for a little while, but I hope you enjoy the new style of reading, because I'm excited, and it's just the way I used to read for myself. And honestly, I've never thrown that way for you guys, because it's just, I throw a certain way with you guys, and then I'm like, well, why don't I just throw that way, like the way I throw for myself? And you know, yeah, so there's that. Sheldon, you're filthy. So I am going to use my new deck. We'll do a reading for the collective for the weekend. Okay. And let's see what we got. Also, the way I'm going to start reading on for the YouTube videos is the traditional, you know, not like super traditional, but, you know, traditional. Like, I'm not going to do like past, you know, current, but I'm basically going to do, you know, current energy, how someone feels about you, you know, possible outcome, what you don't see coming, like basic. Okay, I'm going to break it down to basics. So, weekend energy for the collective. What are we, 20 minutes in? All right, weekend energy for the collective. I love you guys. I'm going to miss you. It's going to be hard for me, but I got to push through it. You guys got to push through it. And for those who are stalking and yada yada, I need you to push through it. Okay, my little stalkers, I need you to have a life. I need you to enjoy your life. I want you to fall in love with somebody who you're meant to be with. I want you to go outside, sniff the flowers, and sit in the sun without being like, oh, I wish Court was by my side. But, you know, that's got to stop. Okay? I want everybody to be happy and healthy and start looking at things differently and just enjoying your life, okay? I'm just taking a break from lives. So every Monday and Tuesday, you have to watch from the beginning. Every Monday and Tuesday, I am going to give you guys each your videos, okay? Through video, not via live. Not via face either. Face is coming down for a little while. And I'm getting back on track, and you guys are getting back on track for the ones that need to go back on track, okay? Instead of just, you know, glaring into my eyes and wishing and hoping that, you know, all these things are like magically happening that are not happening, okay? But more or less doing it for myself. There's no question there. But you will find the extended to each video that's going up on YouTube on Patreon, okay? I know a lot of people panic, like, oh my God, there's going to be an extended, then you're not going to get all your answers, and that's bullshit. It's me. You'll get what you need, and then you get more, you know, on Patreon, okay? And I just think this way, breaking it down. I'm excited for Patreon. I'm excited for YouTube too, right? But I'm excited for Patreon, okay? Just different style reading. It's just that time, okay? It's just that time. So, I'll figure it out. But it is time for me to, you know, get on schedule and just work on different projects. It's just the way I gotta do it, okay? So we got the Lovers and the Page Pence. So you have a masculine energy looking at you. What do I give? Do I give a little of this? Do I give a little of that? Don't look at my nails. They're awful. I've been at the barn all week. A little bit of Monica in my life. You might be hanging out with somebody this weekend. 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You might be hanging with somebody. You might be dating. This might be a co-worker. Someone's keeping a real close eye on you. You might have a past life with somebody. It is the Lovers. It is a special connection. I don't know if they're just watching. Looks like someone's about to... There's the 3 of Cups again that was at the bottom of the deck that really wanted to make an appearance. So again, partying, hanging, dating, having fun, reminiscing. I don't think it's just about fun for somebody or like everybody. This could be a friend. 5 of Swords with the Fool, okay? So someone is not going to be happy that somebody is moving forward. Arguments. This is a card of like wanting to win. You got the 6 of Cups, so it's somebody from your past. And then you got the Ace of Wands. All right, so somebody from your past with Judgment might hit you up over the weekend and want a little, ouch, you go, oh well. So I don't know what you're gonna do there because you got the 5 of Pence. So someone just might be feeling a little lonely, so don't fall for that type of trap. You have someone hardcore focused on a person, a lover. I don't, you know, to me, with the 3 of Cups being here, you know, that's hanging out with your friends. It could be a friend, but this is arguing with the friends. I don't know if someone likes somebody that your friend likes. Like, there's something. You could all be going out to dinner. There could be something going on. I don't know if you're going to bump into your past. Because this is an argument. So that's shitty. Yeah, someone, it's almost like you're doing your thing and somebody from your past gonna hit you up, they're gonna message you, they're gonna do something, and I don't know if you're like kind of busy hanging out. It's the Three of Cups, right? You could be on a date, you could be hanging out with friends, you could be, you know, hanging in your backyard in the sun over here. I don't know, but someone, because I feel like it's separate. This energy is focused on this energy over here, okay? And then you have an argument because somebody is going to clearly want your attention. Somebody from your past is going to want your attention, but I don't know if you're out having tea or drinks with somebody, you know, with friends. Like somebody's like, what the fuck? I want your attention, you know. Let's just find out about the Lovers. Any read, I'll continue that after. You got the World. So it's over. It's over with one. I don't know if there's a new door opening with 3 cups here. You got the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if the truth is about to be exposed. And now you got the Ace of Wands in Judgment. So it looks like, you know, somebody wants to have a second chance elsewhere, or somebody's just like doesn't want to be left out of a situation. So this is petty. So again, it's like someone kind of realizes it's over. There's somebody else and they might start some shit over the weekend, like purposely pick a fight with you. Tell me about this Page of Pence. Okay, so you got the Knight of Wands and the Moon. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with a water sign. Okay. You could be dealing with a page. You could be dealing with Pentacles, fire, water. Got them all here. This is somebody who's really in their emotions. It does look like they're keeping something from you. If they are going to say the truth. They are going to, you know, speak up. This is somebody who's probably in their feelings too. The Moon is extremely emotional. So there might be some communication this weekend that's emotional from the Page of Swords, because the Page of Swords is once again looking at the 5 of Wands. There might, again, conflicting energy. And then we go to the Ace of Wands again with the 2 of Wands. So if you left somebody, you broke up with somebody, something's just over, it's done. It's like you got this one energy focused on you, but at the same time, now they're all up in their emotions regarding something. Do I speak the truth? Do I not? You got the 3 of Cups here. We got an argument. You got the past that wants to talk. They want your attention. I mean, there's something here. What is this 3 of Cups? Could just be out having a good time. Yeah, nah, fuck that. So we got the Judgment and the Devil. Okay. This could be attraction, but this is somebody who wants a second chance with somebody. There's too many people in the picture with the 8 of Wands. With the 7 of Pence. So this again, guys, this can go either way, okay? If you currently left somebody, you're like over, done, you deaded it. This person's watching you. They're all up in their emotions. But there's still too many people in the picture, okay? And with the Devil here, I do feel like this could be attraction, but it could be toxic. What's the Devil? Because it's next to the 5 of Wands. I mean, next to the 5 of Swords. Okay, so again, it's like the past that doesn't want to let you go. With the 6 of Wands, moving forward with the Queen of Wands. 3 of Pence, King of Cups. So you're moving on from a toxic situation. So you are going to have someone from your past hit you up this weekend. They might want a second chance. They might not. They might just want your attention. You're basically out and about. So you'll probably be hanging out with a girlfriend or boyfriend, like somebody you're just, you know, hanging out with, and their past is going to hit them up. You know what I mean? Because this isn't flirting. There's a toxic situation. There's something that just doesn't feel right. What's this Five of Swords? This is just arguments, and it's petty. With the Star and the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody knows somebody's around. And again, another 3 with the Two of Wands. So this is petty. This is somebody who is petty. Six of Cups. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. You got everything. This is somebody who was hoping that something was going to work out, hoping there was still a future, like hoping you were going to wait. And then it's like, no, you were out. And with the Ten of Wands, see, it's heavy with the Eight of Swords. See, this somebody from your past is like does not like what you're doing now, because your back is turned towards the past, but they do not like what you're doing. And it could be current past, right? But this energy with the Eight of Swords too, with the Ten of Wands, this is lay the weight down. Someone not wanting to lay the weight down. And then with the Eight of Swords, wanting to still have control with something, or it just wants to pick a fight too, especially with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I mean, Seven of Wands, you know, like defenseful. This is somebody who just straight up wants to pick a fight with you. Tell me about this World card, because you could be opening a new door. Tell me about the World. The High Priestess with Temperance. No, you're dealing with someone who's extremely spiritual, that has that temperament, that balance. So something ended with somebody who's extremely spiritual, somebody who has that balance. They know how to temper emotions. Something ended. You had a beautiful connection with someone. I don't know. There must have been a spiritual lesson there if it's over. Because that's beautiful energy. I don't think that's a secret. Not with Temperance and the High Priestess. This is somebody who was... And then the Three of Swords, this is someone you hurt. And the Eight of Cups, so they walked away. With the Two of Cups, knowing it was a mutual feeling, but they walked away. And then you got the Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. See, this Queen of Cups is still staring at the Queen of Pentacles. There's too many people in the picture. I don't know if this is a secret that's going to get revealed. It doesn't feel like a secret, not next to Temperance. It feels like you're more healing from a situation. You learned from something. You got hurt. It is what it is. Briefly, I will tell you this. I sat in bed the other day and I was thinking about somebody. And then I was like, you know what? Yada, yada, yada. And then I named off in the last 4 years 3 people that I was serious with. And man, guys, think about it. It's not the end of the world. There's a breakup here, okay? There was something special in all of them, okay? There was a bond, there was a connection, there was this, there was with all of them. That's why it was hard to break away, right? And then I'm like thinking about like the past one, and I'm like, oh, you know, we really did have a connection. And then it's like snapping out of it and being like, well, so the fuck didn't you with everybody else, okay? So next person that will come in will be just as special, okay? So don't get your panties in a bunch over something here, because it's like, I don't know who's causing this argument. It's like turmoil or something, and it's deliberate, okay? So, which is not cool. So it looks like you ended something with someone that you had a special connection with, and the High Priestess here. This is someone who's extremely spiritual, knows how to temper energy. I don't know if you know there was like too many people in the picture for you. You're like, fuck this. Or you just, you know, they have a past. You just don't want to deal with their past because there's still something with their past it's petty whether they see it or not. Because this is, you have an energy over here that likes to still control how something goes, what they say, hoping that, you know, they could have just had it when they wanted it. It's the Three of Wands. They can put them on hold and come back, give them a little more attention, back away. You know, it's arrogant, it's games, it's just, and I think you're just like, done. I don't want no part of that energy because you would know better. This energy is kind of, I don't know if there was somebody who was in and out, off and on, up and down. They're going to be all up in their emotions. And then there was definitely something here that was toxic, whether they want to own it or not. I think you were dealing with somebody who just doesn't want to own their shit. This is somebody too that they're too busy battling with somebody else than to even realize that their fucking ships are here. Like it's time to move forward. It's your destiny. It's your path. It's the star. It's time to move forward. So you are dealing with somebody who is just wasting time, putzing around, making excuses. And their past is still weighing them down, unfortunately. So I think you were fully aware of that scenario. There's no question you weren't. This could just be a friend too. It doesn't mean everybody was sleeping together. It could be a nosy matriarch within the family. It's just, I'm telling you, like, it's like that energy still likes to weigh that energy down. They have like a little bit of control, like a little bit. It's either what they're saying, how they're going about something, try and pull them in and then they push away. This is somebody who will never change. This will always be the same person. Even if they're not together, say it's a family dynamic, that's why this person's still in the dynamic. They still have that. This is somebody that was holding on to pain. You have the Three of Cups here. I mean, the Three of Swords. It's like time to heal. Like, so you're holding on to pain. You would probably deal with somebody who was holding on to pain, but not a person. It is, I don't know, it was someone's safety zone. It was somebody's comfort. Like, I don't even, you know, like, really? So I don't know if this person just wasn't ready to love you. They weren't ready to open up. Clearly, they missed an opportunity of judgments here. But they were still holding on to something toxic here. Still really defensive. They are slowly moving away from it. But it's like every time they move away from this energy, they swoop right back in. This is somebody who thinks like something's kosher right now, and then once somebody they get a wind of something, the gist of something, they hear something, they think you're up to something, they think you got company, they're like, like, why can't, you know what I mean, like panic, like this, you know what I mean, like this is somebody that's like, oh, I need to get a little more control over this situation, slipping away. And then there's another situation where somebody who was extremely, you know, spiritual, you know, it's the High Priestess. Sometimes with the High Priestess, depending on this, it could be like, you know, non-intimacy things, you know, learning spiritual lessons, but not with lovers. This was somebody you were intimate with. Whether it's somebody from your past and you ended it, this could be freaking 6 years ago and somebody's coming back around. To me, you would know what this is, though. And with Temperance, like they you know, you got hurt. You have a very healing energy. The High Priestess with Temperance, you're a healer, okay? Some of you are definitely healers. It's that healing type of love. I got that sexual healing. Oh, yeah. So I don't know. There might be a little intimidation here. This fear. But the thing is fear because they've been hurt before. So you're still dealing with a situation that somebody's not doing something out of fear. And I know a lot of people like to be like, oh, okay, well, people will break through fear and this and that. Yeah, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Others will stay just comfy in the box that they like to sit in, okay? And be positive and blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it, guys, right? But, like, this is like, hold up. Like, you can't stop living your life because somebody else is fearing what somebody else is going to think or how when they move forward. And even if that's not an issue for them, it's still fear of them getting hurt again because somebody previously hurt them because they're carrying the Three of Swords. But you got hurt too. So everybody in this dynamic got fucking hurt. Bum hurt. Bent out of shape. You know what I mean? And it's like you had to take yourself out of the equation. So kudos to you. Because you got that healing energy, like you're good, okay? But then you have this other energy, this masculine that's linked to something with the past, with the Three of Swords, pain, old pain, you know? Keeps somebody kind of confused, in and out, with the doors open with the Seven of Cups here, with the Two of Cups, and then the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is looking at the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, oh, holy moly. So it's like the person that you were dealing with or you're dealing with this weekend still is very fearful moving forward. They don't want to get hurt again. And it sucks for you because you connected and bonded some type of connection. And there's something that you had with somebody here with the Lovers too. That's that past life connection. That's that deep soul connection. That unexplainable connection. Which, again, brings me back to the other day when I was lying in bed, guys. It's same thing. Like, didn't you all have that with somebody? Okay, so don't get your panties in the bunch. It looks like you made the right move. Because this energy is still here, whether they're telling you they are or not. And they might be around for the long term, too, if it's a family dynamic. Because this is somebody who still carries the weight of another. They still put the weight on this one. So this one still has some type of say. I'm telling you, even if it's over, this is somebody who really thought they can just come in and out. I'm going to take you. Going to take you. Going to take you. It's toxic. It looks like a feminine. She knows exactly what she's doing. And I guarantee this masculine here is like, oh, no, you have no idea what you're talking about, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? All right. Try to tell that woman you're moving forward. Try to tell that woman that this woman's in your life. Go ahead and tell this woman you're hanging out with this one this weekend. Go ahead and see how that works out for you, Mr. Okay? So I totally get why you left the scene. But here's the thing. It's still weekend energy, Troopaloops. Okay? It's still here. It's unfortunate. I don't see you blocking this energy. You got to do what's best for you. I sure as hope you're not waiting with this Three of Wands. Waiting for somebody to just jump on the bandwagon with you. Waiting for somebody to just jump on their path. Waiting for this destined event to happen. Because that would be foolish. Because you got the Five of Swords. So I don't know if you were doing that. You were kind of like, all right, we'll give it a little more time. Da, 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 da. But their past is still weighing them down. And it's almost like you're dealing with somebody who just doesn't want to own that fact. This is somebody who is holding on to somebody and holding on to something that this is somebody who's never going to change, whether they figure that out or not. This is somebody that's like, nah, I'm telling you, that's not how it is. That's bullshit. It's clear. It's right here. Don't let anybody tell you you're wrong. You know how to follow your gut. You're psychic. You're a medium. You're an intuitive. You're a healer. I can't stand when people come into my life like that and be like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. The fuck I don't know what I'm talking about. You want to fuck with this fucking spiritual bitch? I will fuck you up. Okay? All right. Okay. Well, not technically. At that point, I'd just walk away and be like, I'm not even going to waste time even explaining how I know what I know. Okay? So I don't know what type of energy you're dealing with here. I don't think it's your argument. The back is turned. See? He's concentrated on the one that just left. The one that's like, no, I'm straight with all this bullshit. You know, you weren't dealing with someone who was foolish. You were dealing with someone highly intelligent and intuitive. And this one, because it's all linked, this one should have been following their gut and they weren't. This one had a gut feeling, I need to focus on this. I need to offer something here. And they were too busy in and out. It's like the second they got caught up in their emotions, it's like they froze in fear, you know? And it's like, that's not going to get them nowhere. And it didn't get you guys nowhere, you know. So, but apparently it's still in the energy. And again, this one just thinks they can just swoop in and out and tell somebody how somebody else's destiny is going to go. And I think they're like telling you, it's not true. You have no idea. And it's like, the fuck, I don't. Maybe they just don't see it. I don't, it'd be hard not to see that. This is somebody who clearly knows, and maybe they're just not putting their foot down. I don't know. This is you were dealing with somebody, once again, that didn't want to own up to their fear. Yeah, see, like the Ace of Swords. So something's going to come out with the Page of Wands. Yeah, see, somebody wants a new adventure here with the Death card. So the past is over, okay? So whoever they were with, family, whatever it is done. It's over. But they're still focused on the pain versus focusing on probably an opportunity they lost and focusing on their path. They have an opportunity. Their ships are in with something here. It's a destined direction. So someone's wasting around, putts and wasting around. And this other one, like, you turn your back. Your back is totally turned towards this energy. You're like, yeah, right. Your back is turned. And it's coming in as a page, so I don't know if you were thinking somebody was immature or somebody was playing games. It was something. But you're highly intuitive. You weren't having it, so you made the right choice here, okay? They are still battling. Even though this is over with something with the family path, something is over. Something's coming out. Someone's going on a new adventure, right? But this is still somebody who fears opening up to this one over here, the spiritual one, because, which I'm taking as you guys, as the collective, you guys are the ones watching tarot, right? Could even be dealing with a reader, but still is scared to open up, still is, you know, to love again because of what happened in this situation. So it is over. So if this person's saying to you it's over, yeah, it's over. But the truth is not been told about what direction they're going in. It's like a secret love affair. It's like a secret love. It's like, it's unfortunate circumstances. I don't know if they were trying to not hurt them in the process, but you got hurt in the process. You ask me, everybody got hurt in the process. You got all these threes here in between the fucking Five of Swords. You have a karmic situation that was bound to end no matter what. And then you had something that was really good and you missed an opportunity because of something from the past that was holding you back. And whether it was them personally or specifically, that word, or if it was just because they've hurt you, you just didn't want to get hurt again, that's no way to live. You have a destined path right in front of you. And with Judgment and the Star, this is the universe pushing. Like, let's go. What are you doing? You can live your life and be happy, or you can stay in the same exact life and stay in the same exact energy and do nothing and get nowhere. Why? Why do that? Because it's the Death card. Yeah, it's over, you know? So right now you got a masculine that's, you know, the family dynamic, a marriage, something from the past that's over. Somebody obviously was involved. That's over too. You've had enough. You're wise. You turn your back. And there still looks like something needs to be revealed to you. It's almost like they still didn't say something to you about something. They've been holding back something big, a lie, something big. They're afraid to communicate it. With the Devil and the Moon and the Eight of Wands, is somebody who's afraid to communicate it. I think this person thinks it will make or break it. What's this Moon? With the, yeah, see, you got the Chariot. What's that? 8, 9. With the 9 of Pence. So this is breaking free. This is moving forward. This is letting the past go. But it's like they're still stuck. You could be a Cancerian. You might intimidate the fuck out of this person. Because here they are just kind of watching you. Because you're the type, okay, You're the Nine of Pence, right? You have it made. Like, it's your confidence, it's your morals, it's everything about you. The High Priestess is your spirituality. You're a different type than they've ever met, right? And you got what they want, but it's intimidating for them. It's intimidating to them. This is like, I take one step forward and I take a step back. And if you're wondering why they take a step back, it's because intimidation, fear. It's just, it happens. And it happens because this person's not communicating what they feel. They want to, you know, say this and say that, and I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know what's going on here, and I'm a mess. Well, yeah, you're a mess because you're not communicating. Looks like you might even be having trouble focusing at work because you're not communicating. They want to be with you. They really do. They're not communicating. They're not telling you. And I don't think it has anything to do with the past like that. It is over, right? But the past doesn't know the whole story. Because there's about to be an argument between them this weekend that has something to do with you or nothing to do with you. This is somebody who might want to swoop in last minute and be like, oh, one more chance. Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance. But they're out. It looks like they're going to speak the truth and be out. They're ready for a new adventure. They've already been held back by this energy. This again is I don't even like that energy. This is somebody who just swoops in, swoops out. Whoever that is will never change. Never. They're not even emotionally equipped to handle who they were handling, and I don't even know what that means per se. But it's not somebody who's even nurturing. There's the word I'm looking for. They don't know how to nurture. So this person's been holding on to pain, something the other person did to them, which is preventing you two from moving forward. Well, you put a stop to it anyway. In Spirit's trying to guide with Judgment in the Star. But there's just so much fear holding this person back because this person hurt this person. But it's like time for this person to live again. You can either accept the change, speak the truth, and deal with the arguments and deal with all the obstacles you're going to have to face with whatever dynamic this is, or you can stay in the same exact situation and keep telling yourself, I don't know what I'm going to do, or blah, 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 blah. I don't know, you know, yeah, I can't figure this out. Well, you can't figure out jack shit because you're not communicating shit that should be being communicated. So this is somebody who's staying in the stagnant, in the same energy, and nothing's shifting because they're stuck on this one, and then they're stuck on this one. And you took yourself out of the dynamic, and this one still wants to be in the dynamic and kind of control how something's going or being said. It's like the way this other energy is looking right at this energy does not even like this energy. It's like sending bad vibes. So I don't know what type of shit this one's talking, but you're not getting nothing by that one. So me personally, I'd take myself out of this fucking scenario real quick too. Over, done, dead. Deadited. Done. I don't know why they're still up all in your energy like that. If you're still communicating, you're still talking, you're still doing something. There's a destined scenario here. But it doesn't mean it has to be this weekend. It doesn't mean it has to be fucking 6 months from now. This is, you know what this is? This is clean up your own fucking shit. And go on your own path. Because this is someone just stuck in the mud. And they want this one. They're arguing with this one. They have no idea. They're ass from the elbow right now. Honestly. This is somebody who's like, I don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. I need to, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're on a fucking path. Walk it. The problem is someone won't walk it. And it's fear. And I know fear is real. But it's you're holding back your destiny. because somebody else hurt you. Haven't we all got hurt? I mean, someone did some damage to somebody, and it's like they're just focused on the damage. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around that energy either. I don't blame you. And again, it's like they're just kind of like watching. I want to talk about it, but I can't talk about it. Got the Five of Wands. They're all conflicted. It's like I got the strength to do it, but, you know, yada yada. You have some Empress type energy. That's watching this all go down. They're trying to figure out how to change somebody's perspective right now because they're lonely. So this was somebody who was married to the Empress, or whoever this other person was that came first. I don't know who came first. But this is somebody who basically, with the Hangman here, is trying to change someone's perspective on what they should do with this person, and it's fucking shitty and it's lousy, and this person, the High Priestess, knows what's going down, and the man in the middle don't want to fucking own it. Don't want you to know you're right. God forbid she was right. God forbid she used her intuition. God forbid something told her that this other person is doing everything for the wrong reasons. You know, that's the type of energy you're dealing with. Because this energy is like, how do I get this person, again, how do I change their perspective about this person? Because I don't want to be lonely. I don't want to be left out. This is not somebody who loves somebody. This is not someone who loves the Emperor and wants to nurture their family and nurture the Emperor. This is somebody that, how do I get this person to change their fucking mind? Because I don't want this one going to this one. So the man in the middle got a lot of fucking work to do. The man in the middle needs to be the fucking man in the mirror right now and reevaluate what the fuck's holding them up. Because right now, they're being held up by an energy that don't give a flying fuck about nurturing their connection. All they're thinking about is, how do I get this person to change their minds about the High Priestess? Have fun this weekend. Mingya, look at 8 of Cups. See? It's because they know they're losing this person to this person. And this masculine is like, Silva, you don't know what you're talking about. It's not like that. This person's not like that. No, she sure the fuck is like that. She's like, hold up, wait, hold up, wait. This Empress, hold on. I gotta stall this situation again, and it's weighing on her because she's not even like, I want you back. I want love. She just don't want to feel fucking lonely. So she's doing everything to hold up this situation. And it looks like she might realize she has to walk away. Because that Knight of Pentacles back is turned. He's no longer listening to her advice. So this was somebody that was giving somebody lousy advice about somebody who was fucking spiritual. Tell that bitch to go kick rocks. For real. Anywho, best of luck. I hope you guys are all on dates and you're having fun and you're hanging out with your friends and you're just consumed with your own happiness, because you have this other woman that is still trying to hold up a situation because she's got a little bit of pull, even though their relationship's over. I don't know what the fuck she's whispering into that one's ear. But it looks like he's on his merry way and he's leaving the situation. So hallelujah. Thank God that's fucking happening. Whether he ends up with you or not, if I was this was my situation, I'd be happy the man in the mirror is just going in a new direction. He don't even have to fucking come towards me. I'll be happy once you wake the fuck up and realize what this one's doing. This one is holding you up. Holding you up. She ain't nurturing, Jack. She's not even nurturing. So it's like, this is somebody who was holding on to a safety net. This is somebody who was holding on to something that was safe and it was comfortable. And now somebody else came into their life and showed them how to live life a little differently. And there's too much fear, so they're still holding on to the safety net. Well, it's time to get rid of the fucking security blanket. Okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic reading. Yeah, stop letting people hold you up, Rye. Again, for those who are just popping on, starting Monday, I will be doing individual Zodiacs, okay? You will get all 12 between Monday and Tuesday, and there will be an extended for every single video posted on YouTube. You will find on my Patreon, link below, for $2 a week, okay? I'm no longer doing readings, and if you ordered one in the last 2 weeks, you're good. It's just going to be a couple weeks. I'm no longer doing lives for a little while. Okay, we're going to do a different style of reading. And I wish you all the best. Okay, I'm not gone forever. I'm just temporarily, you know, doing what's best for me right now. And I'm really excited about switching up the styles of reading. And again, even if I do a collective read, okay, the extended will be on Patreon. Okay, I'm doing this for the Patreon members, all right? And I'm doing it for YouTube as a collective because I love you, all right? You will get what you need to hear on the free video on YouTube, okay? You want more? It's $2 a week on Patreon. The link is below. Again, every single reading that now goes on YouTube will have an extended, and it will be on Patreon. I love you guys so much. And I'm super glad the collector's holding themselves at high standards right now. Good for you. Okay, and if you're trying to make something work on this end with that person, you know, just make sure there's honest, open communication, and just know that they are going to be arguing with this other energy. So just so you have a little bit of a heads up. And if you're not even talking to this energy, then, you know, keep holding yourself in high standards and have a fucking kick-ass weekend. You know what I mean, jelly beans? I love you guys. This is hard. This is hard for me. It's not hard like that, but it's so bittersweet. But you guys are gonna see me on Patreon. You're gonna hear me on YouTube. And cheers to new beginnings, okay? Because we need new. All right, in order for change to happen, you know, you create it. It's here. It's manifested. If you're not going to act on it, you can't bring something into fruition, okay? I told you I came back to recreate YouTube, and this is just the way I'm doing it right now, and that's it. And I have to start doing it. That's how change happens. You want it, you have to create it. You can't just stay in a situation, okay? You can't. It's not healthy. It's not good for you. You have to move the energy. And right now, this is the way I'm going to move it, okay? I like to move it. And I want to recreate, I'm recreating that, right? But I also want to create other things, and I want to work with the horses, and there's a lot, okay? So I have to get on my own schedule, and I'm dedicating Monday and Tuesday to YouTube and Patreon, and then the rest of my week I'm dedicating to something new in family, okay? And I'm telling you, it's going to be so beneficial for, you know, everybody. And another reason why I'm doing it is so that way Patreon, it doesn't get lame, it doesn't get boring, you know? So again, every single video that is uploaded on YouTube will have an extended, and you will find it on Patreon. And trust me, it's going to be up there because I am going to put it on Patreon before I even put it on YouTube. Okay? And it's $2 a week. You can't beat that with a bat. You go to any reader and they're going to charge you, what, like $5 for one extended? How much does an extended go for? Honestly, I haven't watched an extended in over 3 years. What is the cheapest extended you can even get? And this isn't an extended for one video. This is $2 a week for 13 videos, or a collective read, so maybe 14 videos. It's crazy, but I know it's going to benefit everybody, so it's just the way I'm going to do it right now. But I'm curious, what is the cheapest for one video if you guys do extendeds? And you're helping support me, which is great. And money is energy, guys, okay? The lease, I think, is like $4.44. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, I want to make money and have a career too and be happy and still guide. And I want to do it the right way. I'm not saying they're doing it the wrong way, but I'm doing it, sorry about that. I'm doing it in a way where it's affordable, okay? And you're still getting advice, all right? You're just getting it now from the other side. You're getting it from Patreon versus YouTube. You're still going to get your story. You're still going to get your read. I am not going to jip you. But I can profit plenty off of this if that's the way it's meant to go down without charging a tremendous amount. That would be like, what is 5 times 12? Do I get it? I can't. 12, 24, 5. It's like 60 to like 70 depending on videos. I can't even imagine. See, that's what I don't like, and I'm not saying these readers are wrong, but do you really need to bank, you know, anywhere from like 5 to like $25 on one video to the collective? Like, does that even seem fair? I'm not trying to be an asshole, guys. I'm trying to be realistic here and not be selfish, because that's how you still have that energy exchange through money. You do it the right way. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know it seems awful, but it's like, that's why certain readers don't, or they get overwhelmed, or they don't last, or they work with dark energy because it's all about that. It's just wrong. You know, it's just wrong. It's the wrong way to go about it. And I can still profit off of this, and to me, it would be a blessing. It would be something I'd be grateful for, and the children would be grateful for, and it's a blessing. You know, it's not taking, you know. So I'm done with the take, and just done with that shit. I want synergy in my life, balance again, you know, and I'm just trying to attempt it in a proper way that's going to utilize all of us. And I'm so glad that Patreon is pumped for this, because I really felt like I was letting a lot of people down. But I gotta do what's best for me, and that's just what it boils down to. So again, it's not a goodbye forever, okay? It's just temporarily. I'm no longer doing lives on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna read a whole nother style for you guys, and I'm excited. And thousands of people can watch a 10-minute video versus, you know, a 3-hour video, and then still go to Patreon and get my advice. See what I'm saying? So it's like I can still teach, and I know I'm doing it the right way. I know I am. You know? So it's still going to benefit all of us. And I still get to teach, and I still get to, you know, go on, you know, post on YouTube and reach more people this way, possibly. Okay? So once this is up and rolling and things are good and my energy is different and I'm working on something else, I'll be back to be like, hey, I'm just checking in. You know? So I'm ready. Y'all ready? You're ready. You're ready. All right, y'all. It's so hard saying goodbye because I want to be like, it's you, but it's you. But it's good. It's not goodbye. All right? Till next time, and the videos will start on Monday. Okay? Have a fantastic weekend, guys. I love you so much.